Welcome to the Budget Artist Series. My name is Joe, the Joe Wentz Project. All right, let's check out a few licks that I like to use a lot, and hopefully this will help you. You know, you can't see me from here up because I'm trying to focus on the fretboard here, if that'll work. So, all right, lick number one, and this is going to be in the key of E. All right. Yes, I got the Hendrix Strat today. So what we're going to do is what I like to do is just do like a, we're going to slide from a 7 to 9 on the low E and going to do the same thing on the A. See how I'm climbing right there? 7, 9, 7, 9 again on the A, and then the 10 and 11 right there. On the, you do it on the A. You climb like that on the low E, 7, 9, and I like to slide. Gives it an accent. And then slide again. And this is when you get that little Hendrix groove right here. I got to start from the beginning. Right there. Now that's going to be on the G and the D on the 9th. And what I do is now that's the, and I take my ring finger. So that's going to be 9, 11. I hit both of the strings. Hammer on, and I hit them again, and I pull off on the 11 on the G, like that, like that. So I do the hammer on and pull off on both of the strings, and then I pick each one separately again. Let me do this slow. Right there, right? Again. And then I bend on the 11 on the G, come down, and then land on the 9th. Right there. It's very important to get your bends right. Your pitch is very important. All right, let me do this again from the top. Like that. I do that lick a lot. I love that lick. It's really cool. And then you start getting into the, what I call the Dickie Betts world here. So after I do the bend right there, and you can go, this is on the G, and then I'll go to the B, right? Watch this. This one note makes all the difference in the world. Instead of going like this, which you can do that, 9, 11, and then 9, 12, 9, 12. Like a pentatonic kind of thing. That's cool. But when you do this right here, remember when I came from the bend, right? Watch this. This makes all the difference in the world, right? 9-11 to 9-10 when I go to the B. That's what I call the Dickie Betts note. Makes all the difference in the world. I love playing in that scale, which you can probably tell. So from the top. There you go. Like that. That's lick one. There you go. Something cool to practice with. Something that's different, right? So let's go to the lick number 2. Be in the key of E. This is really easy. I do this a lot. So. So there you go. You're using that high E string as an open string a lot, right? So I'm on the, let's see, 4th and 5th on the B, but I like to slide. Right there. That's on the B, and I'm hitting the B and the E. You can hear both of them. Slide. Right there. So you're alternating back and forth. High E, then back to the B. Then high E, and back to the B. And then high E, right? So that B is doing all the tonal changes, right? And you got like this, the high E going back and forth, keeping it in that same key. It's just cool. I can't really explain it. You know, Keith Urban does this a lot too. That's where I got it from. All right. So there you go. Slide on. All this first part is on the B string. And then you go to the G on the 1st fret, and then do a trick, like a little hammer, like that. And you land on the D on the 2nd fret, and you just pick D, G, and then B and E. So that G right there. So there you go. If you want to end it with a harmonic, you can. It doesn't matter. Again, that's in the key of E. It's very, very pretty. I love that a lot. Okay, so lick number 3 on this Budget Artist series of guitar licks. Okay, what I like to do here, this is going to be a power chord. D. This will be in the key of D, right? Excuse me. Right here on your 5th fret, you're going to do your D power chord. By the way, I am playing through the Cube. Going to the Cube today. I love this amp. All right, so anyway. All right, power chord, D. You know where your D power chord is, right? 5th fret. 5, 7, 7. Here's what a lot of people will do, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's no right or wrong, whatever, right? But let's say you're wanting to change from like a to a B. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just say somebody's doing this. So a D, B, A, and back to D, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But here's what I like to do. I like to try to do this. I like to let the root note move only. You know, so what I mean by that, you're like, okay, what's he talking about? All right, so I said D, B, and A, right? So there's my D, you know, and there's my B right here. And I can go to A right there, or I can make this open. It's the same thing, right? So move that root note around and leave the rest of your chord. You know, that's it. It reminds me like of a King X kind of deal, Ty Tabor kind of style. I love Ty Tabor, by the way. Okay, so here you go. Let's do this. Let's do this slow. First of all, I want to tell you this too. What I did on the power chord, 5, 7, 7. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my pinky and then go back, right? So it's like this. You hear that? Hear that change in there? I'm going to go to B. Hear that B right there? I know it sounds weird with it clean, but I'm just trying to show you what I'm doing. drop down to the A, I can, but I can just leave it open right there, right? Back to D. And you notice how I keep, on every other chord, I move my pinky, right? Now, I don't move it there. Let's go to the A. Back to D. That keeps it interesting, instead of just going. I mean, you can do that if it's no. I'm just trying to show you some little accents, right? So let's see if I can do this. Like that right there. And then you want to build, if you want to noodle around in D, you go right here. Like this is your D power chord. You do what they call an extended box, So I went from like a minor to a major right there from, was that 10 and 12? And I landed on the G on the, the 11? So I start with on the B. Uh-oh. And I finish on the 13th, right? So it's 12, what was that, 10 and 12? And I hit that 11th on the G and go back. Kind of cool to mix it up like that. So let me try and see if I can do this in D. This will be the final lick. Let's see if we can make this work. I don't know. Pardon mistakes. I'm sure they're going to be in here. This is the budget artist series, right? Something like that. It's a little rusty this morning. But yeah, he just take off in that D scale, extended. That was a unison bend right there. If you don't know what a unison bend is, I'll show it to you real quick, and then we'll hop off here. Like I said, this is in the key of D, right? Yeah. So you're going to be, what is this, 10 on the high E? 10th fret. And then you're going to grab this 13th fret on the B. But you want to bend it to match. Like, here's the target. Here's the target you want to hit. So you're going to bend it up. That's called a unison bend. Gives it a whole lot of flavor. We're kind of blurry right here, ain't we? Gives it a whole lot of flavor. Instead of just a regular bend. That's okay on certain things, but if you do the unison bend, put your little boost on, which for me is the EP. So there you go. There's a few licks that you can mess with. It's a lot of fun. Grab a guitar and play, folks. Life is short. Have fun and play guitar. Until next time, this is Joe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Bye-bye.